there's something that um, really there is something that people don't want or somebody don't want you to hear. But we are back online, and I hope that those individuals that were already connected in our feed, that were part of our live, that they could join again. And I will give you a few minutes so you can join back. Um, I am I'm so sorry that we're having these difficulties here online, and I think that as we get some things right, we get other things wrong, and I hope that we can really uh, clean these difficulties. We were really having a nice time discussing these items, and okay, I think we are back live now, and please help me out here. There were a couple of people on our live stream, and we got disconnected for some reason. So I am very sorry about this. Please take the time to again share this link. Share this link with your contacts, with your the people that are on your chat, and let them reconnect to us here on the different platforms. If you are joining us on Facebook, on Twitch, on YouTube, we are here connected, and we're sharing a little bit more about service. So I pick up where I was there before, talking about service, that the disciples themselves, they did not understand what ministry was. They thought that there was going to be a return on the effort, on the work that they put in, and it wasn't really the case. God had a message, have a something that he wanted them to learn, and that was for them to learn to serve, learn to put the people first, right? And we have to learn to really live in this world, but not allow the things of this world to really overwhelm us or really come and take everything from us. John 17:11 says, they are in the world, they do not belong to the world. And it's not to say that we are aliens or from some other planet, but it is that we do not belong. Our ideal mindset, our ideal life is not set on the standards of this world. Our ideal life is set on higher standards, on something that it is set by God. It's a challenge that we really have to accept, and it's not something, a challenge that we accept to only do on Sabbaths or one day of the week. It is a challenge that we need to accept to do every single day, because we need to accept Christ and be a service to others every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Wednesday, every day of the week. This is part of our lifestyle. Sometimes it is not easy, because I understand there are dilemmas, there are problems, there are um, goals, there are things that set us aside and things that come into our head, that we need to really work for something and have a goal that will be able to show the effort that I have put in, that I should get back really as much as I put in. And God is saying, do not be fooled with the things of this world. I have come here to show you the way that you might be able to serve. And if you are the last, then you will be the first. And it is something that it is amazing when we understand that and we start to practice that in our life, in our business, in our professional work, in everything that we do. We understand that we are missionaries first, that we carry the mission, and the way that we carry that mission is through service, through evangelism, through teaching, through baptizing, and making disciples. That is the mission that we have been given here, and that's why we are missionaries, to serve, to teach, baptize, and make disciples. So that is the process that we live through here on earth, and in everything that we do, that is our idea, to serve, to give in a service. When we start and putting first the service and the benefit to others in front of my ideologies, my goals, my plans, then we are much more rewarded for our efforts because we can see how we are being a difference. So it's not my goal to baptize you. It's not my goal to make you my disciple. It's not my goal for you to learn and to accept my beliefs. My first goal is to serve you, is to make sure that I not allow you to live here without a little bit of the blessings that God has given me. And the truth is that oftentimes we think that looking at material possessions and looking at a job security and looking at all of those things is sin. That we should stay away from work, we stay away from money, that we should only do service. And really and truly, it is not a sin, but it can be if we allow our greed and our own goals to take the front on everything. I think I just lost connection with one of our channels there. I'm sorry today. I don't know what happened with our internet, with our system here. And we'll continue to work, continue to connect, and continue to try every single week to make this a very viable and very nice experience for everyone. And I am sorry if you had to reconnect to the live stream and you were kicked off a couple of times. But again, we come back to the story that we have been sharing here on Mark 10:25 onwards, when Jesus really taught the disciples and say, you have to learn to serve. You have to learn that you have to put our goals, to put our standards not in the things of this world, but in things that are beyond this world. We read there in Romans 12:2, it says, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your minds, so that you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect. Our goal of service is really the key of our ministry. So when we are online, when we connect with people in our ministry, in our life, is to serve. So if I am working, for example, I have a friend here that is a computer scientist. He works on programming. I think he did programming. And so if I work in computers and I do programs, what is my work? It's not just to complete my work, but really to see that my lifestyle of service can come through, that my life is a ministry, a service to others, that I give not only what is asked of me, but I give to really serve others, that around me in the office, in the school, in the classroom, I can see how to help, how to serve others and leave value in their lives. And that is the goal of a ministry, of a missionary, to leave that value, that blessing in somebody else. And if we put that goal in our mind in every single day, then we end the day with a reward, because this is something that is easy for us to see, easy for us to do. We can see how we have touched people, regardless if they accept it or don't accept it, if they are blessed by it, or if they acknowledge what we have done. That's not our goal. Our goal is not to be acknowledged, it's not to receive anything in return. That's a selfish motive. Our goal is to do it. It's like when I give my tithes. I think, oh, I'm going to give my tithes to the church, and I expect the church to use it wisely. And if I start to see the church misusing my funds, misusing my money when I give through my tithes or my offerings, I start to say, oh, no. I'm not getting the reward here. I better use that money myself. I can give a better service with that money myself and get a better return. It is not our mission. It's not what we are here for, to get a better return. We are here to be faithful, to do what we were asked. And one of the things that we were asked is to serve, to be a servant. And through our ministry, through our life, with everything we do online, offline, we need to give that service. When you go and you take that 30 minutes every single day, take 30 minutes to use your online ministry to serve online. Whether it is to have a TikTok that is quickly, you just put up your phone and record something and share something, share a value, share something that you have learned, whether it is that, or whether it is to just go and find accounts that are in the area that you love, something that you love to share, where you can give value and comment. Give value in those, in your comments, and share what you're doing. Give service to the people, that they can see God through you, that they can see what you are doing through your ministry, and with a clear understanding that your goal is to serve, your goal is to be there for others. Now, I don't know how many of you are still here with us, but I would love to hear from you. If you have any questions, if you have anything that you would like to ask, please, you can use the comments there on the live feed, or you can, if you are there on Zoom, you can also just unmute your microphone, your video. I'll be happy to share your question or your feedback. If you have anything that you would like to add, if you want to say something for the good of the group, for the good of our talk, please share it with us. Anybody, any questions? I have a question here from one of my live streams in Spanish. I got a message. I normally stream in Spanish and then I stream in English. This message like this, and that question says, I want to know how to, I'm translating here, paraphrasing, I want to know how to serve or minister through my business. So this person apparently have an online business. They sell things on their online store, and they want to know how to do ministry in their online store. They of course cannot give the product for free, or they cannot reduce the profit margins, but how do they do ministry in their online store? Well, the item of service is that we always have to give a little bit more. We have to really find a way of helping people. And something that I think Jesus taught us as a business teacher, you might say, is to care about our audience, see what they need. And in today's society, when we're living online and we have so much information about the people that follow us online or people that buy from us, we need to see how we can offer something more. For example, in our online store, in our business, we can have links to different Bible studies or to different online classes on different topics. If we sell, for example, on our store, we sell food items, or we sell different items in the food category, then we can have something that says, okay, a free course about cooking, or a free course about healthy living. And then we can just link that to one of our church resources, that we have so many Bible studies, so many health programs online that we can tackle in and say, look, I invite you to this free service because you are a customer and we notice that you are buying this healthy product. This might be good for you. If we are selling, for example, clothing, then what type of clothing do we sell? If we sell sporting materials, for example, then people might be interested about health, about nutrition, and let's share those types of contents with them. And if we understand and we can start to have a database and we can gather more information about our customers. Again, from the beginning, if you have not been part of our series from the beginning, I share all of this in previous weeks, and we will share more in the future as well, to how to start gathering that information in your database. Because as a missionary, as a business person, you need to always be gathering data on your customers. You need to know who they are. You can only care for them if you know their struggles, their difficulties. So you need to collect data. I know it's difficult, even sometimes in my own ministry, in our own ministry or not, we have been trying different ways to collect the data from the people and know more about them. And it's not always easy, but it's something that is important for us to do, because we need to be able to know what their needs are, the problems are, who they are, to be able to serve them better. And our customers always have those questions. If you know that they are married, if you know that they are children, or if you sell children things in your website, then you have something about Christian families, about how to have a better marriage, how to have uh, be a better parent. Today in our society today, because of COVID and because of the lockdown, many countries are having difficulties with infidelity, are many problems with home abuse, with psychological and physical abuse at the home. Those materials are important. You can make them free in your business, make them free in your website, have a section that is free, a section that is to serve, and on your newsletters, on your post, every once in a while, see that service, see how you can give something in return. When you finish your videos, when you finish your post, always say something about the blessings of God. They are in press. Guide them to your website, guide them to a resource where they can get more information about how God have changed your life. Always try to serve the people, and that is the mark of a great salesman. A great salesman, I remember when I learned and how I taught people to really sell in canvassing, selling books, is you knock on that door. As soon as the person opens the door of the house, you start profiling your customer. You start trying to figure out what pictures they have on the wall, how what's the style of the decor of the house, what is the style of the home, what's the smell, how they are dressed. All those things give you clues about who the person is, who your customer is, and how you can serve them better and give them information. So if I notice that they have family members, if they have kids, then I can serve them by saying, look, it's wonderful for our kids to read, and I have these reading books, these story books for your kids. And it's something that I provide in value. I'm not just providing myself, but I am trying to share information. Throughout, I pull up the family book and I say, look, in the household today, we're having these challenges, and these are some of the advice that we have, or some of the experiences that we have that are helping people. And you give them the information, you give them the help, and they will say, oh, that's true, that can help me, I want to know more. And those are little things that we can do to really serve people, because we are called to serve. We are called to make a difference in people's life, and that is something that is utterly important. So put in your life, in your ministry, put service first. Learn what the disciples learned after 3 years with Jesus, that they should not put their selfish desires, that they should not expect return on what they do, but what they do is the reward, because they are doing what they are is rewarding, because they're doing what we are called to do. They are doing the mission that we are called to do. If we have other questions, I don't see anything here popping up of any of my chat accounts. I have here, you have here Zoom, I have here YouTube and Facebook. So you see me moving around. So thank you so much for being here again. If we have no comments, no questions, I want to ask God to be with you, to be in your ministry, to be in your life, that God might lead you to live a life of fulfillment, that every day is a joy to work for Christ, a joy to go through the struggles and difficulties of life, because of the mission, because of the ministry that we are accomplishing every single day. May God bless you, may God strengthen you and keep you in everything you do. And that is my prayer for you this evening. I thank you all for coming here this evening, and I would like you to join us again next week, Tuesday at 8 p.m. Invite your friends, share this link, share our accounts, that people might be able to follow us, like, subscribe, and be able to get notifications when we are live. Thank you so much for joining us again today. I invite you for tomorrow, a wonderful session on prayer with Elder Alex and at the event. Thank you so much for being with us. I'll see you tomorrow. So from my household, from my heart to you, God bless Have a good day and a good night. God bless you.